I get to industrialization, I will probably go into tax mode for a bit to buy loads of things. By which I mean factories and banks, and possibly universities here and there as well, if needed, and aqueducts. The factories is kind of the most important thing, really, because it drives your production, which drives everything else. So as I've said before, classic mistake that people make is going to automobile. But automobile causes more problems. Well, it basically reduces the time it takes for you to get to advanced flight quite considerably. So that's why I haven't gone for steel. I was supposed to change tax and stuff like that, wasn't I? Okay, no problem. There's a defensive unit there, so I use a veteran to attack it, although it still doesn't win. So I could get an aqueduct here if I had the money, which I don't. It's just slightly annoying. Let's get a cannon first instead. So we're going to go for tax. So I'm assuming they got banking first. As long as they haven't got industrialization first, then that is still within expectations. I don't know which side he's going to unload on. And try they didn't land on the forest, so I'll put a catapult here. Let's try and grow these. He's got virtually no production at all at the moment, even though he's got hills there. So that needs to be sorted out. So this hopefully should take out the cavalry. I should have, actually no, it's fine, because I want to try and get these to be veterans. So I'll take out those two. This guy. Maybe I can keep him in a city for now. Move him to there before I forget. So there's no other squares apart from these ones to clear. Apart from that, there's no other things that I can do. So if I can get a sail out, I might move these settlers probably over here first. This one's pretty well done as well. Yeah, not too bad. I'll probably put one over here and two over here, I think. So caravans are all well and good, but what I really need is production. So Asher and LP are two. That university would be good, but a factory would be even better. So that's what we're going to do. So a lot of those with aqueducts, I might change to factory. Should be doing that. Okay, I'm just going through these cities. Babylon, yeah, that's fine. Can I do that? Yeah. That's on any city that's on 10 should get an aqueduct. Any city that's not on 10 can either get a bank or a factory. If I've got a bank, I might be able to do that, which actually is better than it's about the same as a factory, but then I can put a factory on top of it. But if I build the factory first, then I can build a bank more quickly. So it all depends on how you look at things. Yeah, this is okay, so I can just about get that one in time before it grows. And what I'll do is, now they've all pretty much got factories building, I'll buy the one in Washington and Asher if I can. So the one where it makes the most difference. So now possibly either a caravan or a bank. So I've got one caravan already. From there, let's get some caravans, because that has got the potential to be an absolute monster of a city. So caravans first, because they're cheaper, and it impacts trade, which is more sort of fundamental than the bank. I should have done the same thing at the one I just... Actually, no, at Asher I was going to build a wonder. So that's what I should do. So, women's suffrage, which might become the Hoover Dam, but production on that island is not very good. In fact, production generally is not that good in this game. Apart from this one. So I might just have to build hydro plants individually. Hydro plants, excuse me. So that's a plan. Meanwhile, trying to build some factories wherever possible. Next one's Ilipi and Nimrod. So next turn I'll buy Ilipi. So we had the Mongols try and attack us a few times. Now we've got the Germans or French or whoever we've got. This is. Sorry, just hold on a second. There we go. So we had a trireme somewhere up here. Actually, it was these ones, wasn't it? This one up here. So what I might do is I might build a transport. Once this guy's got the aqueduct, which I can buy. Which cities were the factories? So Ilipi and Kish. That wasn't the one before, but that's what it is now. So Ilipi. There we go. And Kish, I won't have it yet, could have it next turn. Still the phalanxes. I'm assuming the Romans have got gunpowder by now. Transport. Transports are good because they have 0 on attack. So they are non-military units. Well, they've got defence but no attack, which is... so they don't... On democracy, they don't count as offensive units, so you can take them out of your cities. With the other the other navigational units, so the trireme and the sail and the frigate, all reduce your happiness, or create a discontent person, I should say. I've got one in there, so that should be fine. So this is not too dangerous so far. So actually I've almost developed everything on this side. There's only a few squares left. We won't bother with forests. Get this one. So these attacks are fine. So nothing's stressing me out too much right now. I think the first one I can probably do a trade route here, can't I? That looks like that should be okay. I'll just check this one. I won't check it everyone individually. +2, so that's not bad. So it helps to have one or two really good cities, preferably at either end of your network, because then cities can go there for trade routes as well. So there's, you know, kind of an even stronger reason for doing it, basically. Are any of these veterans? No. So hopefully this guy is still going to win. He needs the phalanx. It does. That's good. This guy hopefully will win. That's also good. This guy can just chill, as it were. So second caravan. Building musketeers, probably a good idea. There'll be veterans. Here's got an aqueduct. It doesn't have an aqueduct actually, so let's get one of those so we can grow beyond 10 because it's got quite good growth. Actually, I'll probably send that caravan to one of those. Ash is probably enough. Okay, let's buy another factory. So let's buy the one at Kish. And should we leave it there for now? That's silly of me. I did think to myself, oh, I should put something on the hill. I didn't. So now there's something else on the hill. Let's get a caravan. So any of these, none of them are veterans. So one of them will have to Well, hopefully only one of them. I might lose a few units here. How come production is so low in spite of all of these horses? That's surprising. I can wait for it to move forward, of course. So maybe that's the right move. Let's do that. Oh no, I can't move this settler. So I guess that settler is gone. But that's not that big a deal. Okay, so what did I say? Suma. Well, once I get this transport, I can go a bit further afield. Okay. One more square that I will go for. And then I might even add to city, actually, because transporting them around is time consuming. So I've got 3 for this. He has to kill the settler first to be able to move. There's no, but I'm interested to see if they have gunpowder, which they haven't revealed that yet, whether or not they do. We've yet to find out. That's annoying. I have to take that one off. So it would be good to be able to get a caravan and a home city it from Asher. So I've got one over here, don't I? So if I can get this one over here to, if I can get a little bit more trade, then I can get that extra production. He's on a on the flat, so that should be fine. I need that production really. Oh, I completely forgot about that island. So somewhat fortunate there. Move this one. So I've only got one settler left, so he's got a little bit of work to do on the island. Let's buy this transport so I can start moving caravans. Where was the other caravan? It was on there, wasn't it? They're going to unload things down there as well. So I've yet to actually build a railroad to here, so I need to do that. Whoops, misclicked. Let's to go over that. Let's keep building caravans from Washington, because cities like this could really do with caravans as well. And you can just home city the caravan somewhere else. So you can basically build caravans for the entire island. So Babylon, so that guy's going to the, sorry, Lippy. So Asher is going this way. So let's just go here. Lippy's going the opposite direction. Where's Kish? So it's there. Okay, so Washington. Where do we have first? At Babylon. Steamer should get pretty big as well. So we'll go for steamer. Yeah, they're on a mountain. Oh no. This is the worst. Oh, the worst thing ever. When this happens. turns. This is the moment that I dread. Because basically you have to reorganize everything afterwards. It's actually not that, it doesn't take that long to organize. In reality, it's just a pain. And stupid, I should have just had a unit on the mountain as well. So it's gone into disorder because the knight has landed on something that he needed and it's moved over to there. And it was already in disorder in the first place. So problem is, so I think I'm going to have to get city walls here, because that, well, let's figure this out, that has 6 on defense at a minimum, if not 9 on defense. That's 12 on attack. Whereas if I let it attack, then that is 6 versus 6, but that's not accounting for the fact that we're playing Emperor, and it's just harder than that, basically. So I'm going to give it at least one turn with them attacking city walls. So Kirsch is going to the right, as is Elipi. Ashes probably, well, that's not that good, is it? Oh, because I'm in disorder, so that explains everything. So it's like 5 turns normally. 5 turns, excuse me, of pain and annoyance. Oh, amazing. Well, that's very good. Even though it's 6 against 6, it's the sort of thing that the computer would normally win a lot more often than not. At least I've got those city walls for later. So it wasn't a complete waste of time, probably. Move at least one of these back. Go over to here. click this one. So yeah, let's add to city. This one. Oh, won't let me do it for some reason. Oh, because I've got. It's because I'm being silly. Let's go for this one. That looks like a good city. At least so I can maybe take him over to there. Oh, actually no. Let's go the other way. Okay. So going back into democratic. After that, painful interlude, and we will take out the knights first of all with the strongest unit, and then this one, and then this one. We'll see whether or not they try and build a city, which is what they sometimes try and do. And I've got to go through every city to fix it after having been in disorder, which is not ideal, but is the punishment for being careless. Let's put on that shape. Nice. That is going to grow fairly quickly. That looks good because of the that's because of the trade. If I take that food off, it's the actual number changes. So I don't know how it's all related, but it's something to do with the trade that you've got and versus the trade at the other person's city as well. So that could be building a bank here is going to give loads of extra money, and it's going to make it grow super quick. So at this point I can consider doing things like getting granaries and things like that as well, but one step at a time. Let's go. Attack that. Okay, that's not a good idea as it turned out. I do just need to make sure that I fix it all for next turn, which I should have done. Kish is there, so go into Babylon, go to Asher. And this is coming along very slowly. He's got one trade route, so can I do something clever like that? No, I can't, apparently. So this settler can jump on that trireme. Just the boats that are left. Forgot about this one. No, we're not talking to you, mate. It's the last one with that marketplace. If you look at how the luxuries are for Washington compared to all the others that don't have a bank, banks can be pretty good. So actually I've done almost everything on this island as well, except for that bit at the bottom. See how much it costs for these guys. Stop me from pillaging. Forget it. He can technically be attacked by the sail. So let's do that. That marketplace has enabled that. loads more money and everything else. I could do this, a bit of extra production. That's a good overall outcome. So this guy should probably get a bank. So I'm losing that settler unless I kill that with the catapult, which I could do actually. I think I will. Still 6 on attack. Should be enough. It's Asher Arbella. So it's got 3 phalanxes there. I can take out 2 of them. Actually, I can't because he's on the wrong side. Still 8 on attack, so it should be enough. Send these guys back because they pillaged this island. Although I've got 2 there, so it's not too bad. Yeah, might as well put them on the other island. Adding to Sissy is a bit of a sort of waste of settlers. There. Again, if you buy banks, then it's kind of an investment because they give you plus 50% on money. So Nineveh was that. So it's a tough call, aqueduct or a bank. I think I'll probably end up buying both, but if I buy a bank in the short term, that means I can get an aqueduct more quickly. Caravan there, and I should have brought an aqueduct. Some of these done so they can start building actual units and buildings and things like that. So hopefully this guy will win. It's not on a hill, so it should be beatable. Babylon Asher. So we can go to Arabella, which I believe is a city on the other side of the map. So, can't be bothered to move it all the way across the other side of the map. So we can just go into there. Nemrod. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for a second.